tested, observed. Big Bang wasn't observed. It's not a scientific statement that it came from nothing. They have no idea where it came from.
Well, the whole thing of quantum physics and everything, what was the cause for this quark or this subatomic particle being here versus here?
Excellent question.
Being there and there.
Excellent question.
We have no cause. We know of no cause.
So you're going to take the statement that
it just is.
there are things that just is. There's no cause. What you're saying is matter and energy, which was not caused. It's been there forever.
We don't know.
Oh, we don't know. We don't. You're right. We don't know. But you do know. You do know something that is in existence that began had a cause. Now, if you can say that matter and energy was not caused, you can say that, but you have to say that it's eternal. It's always been there.
Could be.
Very possible.
But what you're doing is you're setting logic back on its ears many hundreds of years, because nobody would ever make the statement that things can come into existence and begin without something causing it. It never has happened.
That's because nobody only has the experience of what people have, and people haven't experienced everything.
You know what I think about when you guys are in a cartoon. You know, you're in a cartoon. You know, in a cartoon, the roadrunner can run out into the thin air and stand there and look back at Wile E. Coyote and go, whatever. Doesn't happen. Gravity would not do that. But you're in a cartoon, you think those things can happen that you're talking about. I don't know where you go. It's not science.
Let me clarify what I mean. You guys are not saying those things could happen. They're saying, if I may put words in their mouth, that under conditions that are so incredibly different from anything that we experience now, those things could have happened. Not that they could happen.
Okay, let me ask you if you're saying this. If things were totally different than we know now, something can come from nothing. Okay, I just want to make sure
I have no idea.
I'm quoting you. Okay. Anyway, all right. What does science say about the matter and energy? Have they always existed? No. Science says the matter and energy have a beginning at some point. That's the accepted science, albeit with no scientific backup. That's their accepted position. I ask you to find some person that says, that's a scientist, agnostic, atheist, scientist, whatever, that their Big Bang is true. I can't find it.
I would say, you said that it had to have always been there, and I would say the possibility of creating something from nothing had always been there. The possibility.
Okay. I can fly too. I'll fly home instead of driving my car. That's a possibility.
Well,
It's ludicrous on its face, but it's a possibility. You don't know that I can't fly. This is what you're saying, Bill. You don't know that I can't fly, so you can't deny that it's true.
We're not talking about the beginning of the universe. You're not going to.
It doesn't matter. It's logic and reason. It's universal. It doesn't matter about the beginning of the universe or right now. It doesn't universal. Hey, hold your thought. You can bring this back up. Okay,
Logic and reason, our mental capacities that have evolved or however they came about, of logic and reason, have come to us through however they come to us, regardless in the world, in the universe in which we experience and we live and we have to deal. So our logic and reason that we have to survive in this world, which does not include flying Jerrys, cannot comprehend flying Jerrys. That our logic, people's logic and reason might have developed very differently had we lived in very, very different physical conditions.
That's your point?
Yeah.
Okay. Logic and reason also says you've never seen something come out of nothing.
Then where did
Same logic and reason that there's no flying Jerrys.
Because
Same logic, same reason.
I involved in this kind of situation where there are singularities and there are infinite gravity.
I'll put you in the cartoon with these guys, okay? You can talk about this more.
I'd rather be in their cartoon than in yours.
All right, I appreciate it. You're like Lawrence Krauss. I'm moving on. You can keep it.
Did God come from nothing?
Yeah.
Did you hear the logical statement I made? You hear the logical statement I made? I'm going to read it back to you. Let me go back. Now I can push this button and we'll go back. No, got to go this way. Backwards. Come on, Jerry. Everything that had a beginning had a cause.
How do we know?
Well,
Is God something?
I said, listen to me carefully, okay? Everything that had a beginning had a cause.
Did God have a beginning?
No. I mean, Christianity, theology would say, no, God has always existed. He's eternal. I'm not saying, I know you want to accept that. I'm saying there's a possibility of eternalism. There's a possibility that matter and energy is eternal. If that's true, then there's no reason for God. I agree. But is it true? Well, yeah. Preponderance of the evidence, all I'm saying. Okay? Yeah, I know. You want to believe what you believe, so you believe it. And you think you the same way about me, I disagree. All right, move on. We'll keep it up. Here we go. Next slide here. Oh, wait, I went the wrong way again, see. Here we go. I'll get these. Did that before? There we go. Now we're in the new slide. How did the universe begin? God answers. First cause. Everything that had a beginning had to have a cause, and the fine-tuning of the universe. I'll tell you what, fine-tuning the universe is a matter of scientific consensus. I'm saying scientific meaning scientists concede, and they believe there is a fine-tuning of this universe we live in. Okay? All right, we talked about the definition of science, and although the definition of science explains that science deals only with the physical and the material world, okay? It does. I agree. It does not deny the existence of supernatural, God. It only claims that it cannot deal with God. Because how can you deal with something that is all-powerful? There's no rules, right? Many scientists have made the great leap to claim that because science cannot deal with God, that he does not exist. That's not logical. Not reasonable that you could make that leap. You might believe it, fine. I mean, that's okay. But it's not the definition. And you taught me that, Bill. You straightened me out one time when I said science is taking God out. You said, no, they don't. And you're right. That's exactly what you said. Isn't that right?